There goes Bella. What's going on, everybody? Jordan out of Michigan here. I clocked out of work a little bit early. It is 4:12 p.m. and I'm gonna go jump in the truck. Well, I'm not jumping in the truck. I'm changing my clothes. I'm gonna go jump out in the woods and see if I can't kill something. So I just threw my stuff on over my work stuff and I'm getting ready to head out. I've got about roughly 2 hours left, or a little over that. I've got over 2 hours. I'm gonna see if I can't do a little doe patrol. Just making sure I got all my stuff in here. First time sitting on private this year, and I am beyond excited. Wish me luck. All right, we're heading out. When I say we, I mean me. Going really slow. Because this is usually when they start moving. So I'm just gonna take my time. Walking through some of the thick stuff because I don't want to walk out into the open. I don't have the best wind tonight, but I also don't have very many options. There's been some does that are frequenting by my stand in front of the camera, and tonight we're gonna drop one. That's the plan. All right, it's a little windy. Had some does walk in front of my trail camera this morning, so I'm hoping that they slip up and come back. So we just had a jake that came out of the west, and he came around behind me, and then all of a sudden, here came two more jakes out of the field from the east, and they saw him, and one of those jakes, he fanned up big time. He just pacing around him. I thought he was getting ready to kick him, but he didn't. So we got about 30 minutes left of legal, and then we're out of here. We're gonna be back first thing tomorrow. You never know. It's coming down to the wire. Something can happen any second. We'll see. All right, so we got back to the truck. Hopped out of the stand a little bit early. Didn't see any deer. I'm gonna be back out tomorrow morning. Hopefully end up seeing something. I know it's been more of morning movement this year. Hopefully we'll get it done tomorrow and we'll see what happens. All right, so we're leaving the gas station. Just stopped and got ourselves some morning coffee and tree stand snack. We're heading out right now, and this is a big change from the 80+ degree week that we had first week of October. So they didn't move much at all that week. Stuck to shade, stuck to food source, didn't move. And I got a feeling that this cold weather is going to get them up on their feet. It's about 43 degrees, and we'll see where it goes. So the morning hunt was kind of a bust. I got out here at about 6:30-ish and walked out to the woods, and I want to say about 15-20 minutes later there was deer walking down the trail. I don't think it was a buck. I think it was a doe, but it was so dark it was hard to tell. But it was raining, so I thought I'd sit out there for a little bit more because DeerCast says okay, and I'm right in a tree line along a field, so I just figured maybe the deer would stick to that field. And neighbor ended up ruining the hunt. I wouldn't say, you know, necessarily I'm upset about it. Their cows have been coming on my boss's property for a long time now, and they were out there trying to fix the fence. And you know, I went down, I talked to her. She's a real nice lady, and so hopefully that'll keep the cows on their own property. My boss is trying to grow grass down the trails and stuff, and so far that the cows have not been helping with that, trampling over all the seed and, you know, everything else. So, but I've got a lot of them on camera, that's for sure. We're gonna go grab some breakfast, bring it to the wife and kids, and then we're gonna try and get back out here by 11:30 noon and go for the rest of the day sit. All right, take two on day two. We're getting ready to head out right now. It is about 11:30, 11:45, somewhere in there. And we're gonna head out. We're gonna do the rest of the day sit. It is raining right now. It's supposed to stop in about an hour, so I'm hoping that the deer will get up and start moving. I think the neighbors got their cow fence all fixed up in the areas that it needs to, and should be hopefully a nice evening sit. Well, afternoon evening sit. All right, we're back in the stand. It is 11:45 right now, and we're really looking forward to this evening sit. Hopefully it'll go better than the last two sits. I'm very, very, very optimistic about it. The rain's gonna stop in about an hour, and then it should be done for the rest of the day. So I'm hoping that that will get the deer up on their feet. DeerCast says it's good, and hopefully it is good. All right, let's see if we can make it happen. All right, it is almost 2 o'clock. The rain is slowing down. Still haven't seen any deer yet. We're gonna walk by this one. But the rain's slowing down. The birds are starting to go nuts. And there are squirrels that are starting to roam everywhere. We had another turkey that ran by. A chick, and then he ran out to the field behind me here, and then a couple more took off. They all ran to the north. I'm hoping when this rain slows down that the deer are gonna get up and start moving, but time will tell. Alright, let's see what happens. Oh my God. DeerCast was 100% today. Right around 3:30. Little buck comes in, goes right in my wind, wins me, and then goes off, comes back. Like, I'm sitting there filming him, and then less than 2 minutes later, 3 does come walking up. And the oldest one goes right over here to my throwing row, starts eating. I think it's a little bit further back, but she is smoked. Oh, so pumped. We're gonna knock another arrow. We're gonna give it some time. Yeah. We're gonna watch it back. See how long we should wait. She is smoked. Yes. Alright, we're out of the tree now, so we're gonna go look at the arrow, and then we're gonna see about the blood trail. It's been about 15 minutes, give or take. So, but she's smoked. She is smoked. Put that mega meat right there. She was quartering away from me a little bit, so I went a little far back, but I'm sure she is smoked. Go look at the arrow and see about blood. Oh, there's the arrow. Right through her. Oh yeah. Look at that. That mega meat did it. Oh yeah. Turn that knock off. The halo knock. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so found the blood trail. Now we're gonna go look for her. I don't think she's far.
Alright, so we've got blood
Right there.
Been raining all day, so it's a little hard to see. I'm sure we'll find it here again in a couple seconds.
There's some more. She ran right up through here.
I think she ran right through here. I don't see any blood though. I don't see a white belly either.
Yep, there we go. There we go. We're on the trail now. Here we go. There's a bunch right there. Some right there.
I'm expecting to see a white belly here pretty soon. The way she was hit, I really don't think she's gonna go far.
She took us on a ride, but I can see her. Look at that. All right, so she was quartering away from me a little bit. There's entry. Look at the size of that mega meat hole. And then exit right there. Beautiful deer. So all the excitement and getting the neighbor's permission to go over and get the deer, I forgot to tag it. So we're gonna do that right now. Not that big of a deal because I am hunting private land. So, I mean, you know, I'm not gonna forget to tag it. I always tag my deer, but you know, it's still always good to do it as soon as you get it.
Today's the 14th.
Got that, so now we're gonna go stick it on her. Now I've already got her in my truck. Once again, it's private land, so you know, it's not that big of a deal, but it is a very big deal to make sure you're marking your animals. So I already scanned the QR code and checked her in. Now we're just gonna wrap that right around there. Pretty girl. There we go. Well, I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't very optimistic. You know, we had 2 days of nothing but rain, and I hadn't sat on this property yet, and I just had to do it. And you know, a little bit of rain isn't gonna stop me. Certainly didn't keep me at home on the couch. I sat in my Outfitter 2.0 jacket from Blocker Outdoors and my Whitetail Pursuit bibs, and they kept me dry and warm the entire time. Had a couple small bucks win me. They turned around, came right back. They weren't quite sure what was going on. They knew something was up, but this doe and a couple other does came in and they read the script better than I could have wrote it. Did exactly what I needed them to do. She was quartering away a little bit. My shot was a little bit further back than what I wanted, but ultimately came out the front right shoulder here and all worked out well. And she piled up at 60 yards. Got permission from the neighbor to go over and retrieve her. He granted it and even brought his ATV and helped me bring her back to my truck. What a great hunt. I can't wait to hunt more this season and hopefully get a big buck down on the ground. We'll see you guys.